we already have everything we need. We already have everything we need. Many of us go through life with this core belief that we need to acquire something or be somewhere or do something to finally make sense of the world and make sense of our existence and feel at ease, basically, feel joyous, feel at ease. Notice that as a core belief, how distorting that is. Just notice it for a second. Think about how distorting that is. I need to acquire resources. I need to acquire this projected life. I need to acquire these skills. I need to learn to meditate. I need to do good in the world and be generous. Or I need to go live in the hills and isolate myself from the world. Or I need to make $1 billion. There's loads, right? And so we strive. We start to build that out. And what that means is the here and now. It puts that high vibrational, it puts that joyous existence, it puts that creative expansion in the future. Once I'm there, then I can be happy. And that's just a really distorting way of living, because you just are always in a state of lack. What you're saying about your present reality is, I don't have these things. I don't have these things, therefore I'm not that and this. And we're attaching so much importance to like the things themselves. Whereas what I'm saying here is you already have it. If you've got blood running through your veins, you can hear what I'm saying. You're a human being. You already have everything you need. You are already Jesus, Buddha, and all these guys. You're already that. All the tools, gadgets, coins, money, whatever, that, people that have an abundance of that still feel lack in their life. You can't escape it. That's not a quick fix. You can't escape by having those either, and those aren't necessarily even really real. You don't take them with you, do you? There's a beautiful song by The Streets. Any British person under 40, I feel like, probably knows who The Streets are. Everyone outside of Britain probably has no idea. But open Spotify or Apple Music and taking the song, everything is borrowed. I came into the chorus goes something like this: I came into this world with nothing, and I leave with nothing but love. Everything else is just borrowed. Right? There's just you don't take your pile of cash with you, and you don't take your 600 hours of yoga with you, and you don't take your passport with you, and etc. So those things we place a lot of importance on them, but if those things are not being done and pursued out of that feeling of joyous expansion and creativity, then you're misaligned. I'm misaligned, you're misaligned, we are misaligned, when we're not doing that. You already have everything you need because it all starts within. You already came into this world as a high vibrational being. That is our default setting. Actually, what we do with all these kind of earthly pursuits or core beliefs, or however you want to describe it, all this stuff just drags us actually down and leaks our energy and pulls us down. So it's really the removal of importance. It's not so much the thing itself either. Go meditate, do yoga, go make loads of money, go find a wife and a 4-bedroom house, like whatever. You got to express yourself in the world, right? But don't chase it out of lack, because once you get there, once you fulfill and you've acquired, you're gonna be like, oh, that's it. Because it's all about the underlying feeling, and if you get these things and you're still feeling, or your core belief, your core thought pattern is lack. Like, I'm not happy because I don't have. I need, right? That's that kind of energetic imprint. That's how you're living up until even getting those things. And then when you get those things, you don't just go boom. You don't go lack gratitude. You might, but you might be grateful for a good life and stuff like that. And it's a journey. So like, in the process of getting these things, you might have been working with your sense of lack, and then it gets pulled through, and it clicks that, okay, I create my reality, and then you're grateful for it, blah 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 blah. But that doesn't. Again, you don't have to put it in the future. You don't have to. It can be today, right now, that you decide that I already have everything I need across the board. I'm not in lack, and then that's the root. That's the root of everything. You're working at the roots then. That's all I came to say. I did try to cover the mouthpiece to avoid the wind, so let's hope the sound is good. Still getting to grips with the old content thing, so probably need to make some investments in one of those kind of fuzzy mics or something. I don't know, we'll see. Short one as well, but yeah, power of the internet. How about this? I watched Shutter Island on Tuesday. Anyone that's seen it, do we think that he was actually insane, or was he actually gaslit and it was believable? It was my second time watching, so I had the privilege of knowing the outcome. And you pick up on the cues and all that. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experience. It's like a totally different film. But I came away, I was like, wait, was he actually insane? I think he probably was. I think all the stuff about his family was probably true. And he was that was his coping mechanism of creating this reality. Pretty cool. So, short one, you already have everything you need. You're in good hands. Like, just take it easy.